Greetings. Welcome to once again the shadow band. Well, you're still getting shadow banned anyway by human energy, society's energy, because it's kind of is society really, is it alive? Is it? Is it? You might think it is, but is it? Not really. It feels like it's more like in a coma than anything else. It's like it's alive, but not really. So this is like a temperature check. Like my channel is like a temperature check. It's like, is it really alive out there? I continue to get penalized and everything and put in a corner or something like that. Whatever. So I figured I'd play around with I'm tired of the aliens, but the Pleiadians, Zetas. I just kind of do I'm not going to do like Pleiadian week because I'll get bored of it. Others will get bored of it. It's like, God, who cares? But I'll just kind of jump around some of the alien energies, even Elohim, possibly if I can remember it, whoever I can remember. So I just kind of play it out. It seems to be what the people want over the coma wants. The zombie society wants. Whoever's out with fast food energy. So hopefully get something. I don't know. It's like, I guess I channel these things all day long. It's like society is still kind of not the energy check on society. I mean, not everybody, but a good portion is not really going anywhere. In case you haven't noticed. But it's like talking to the choir, like, yeah, right. It's like, who hasn't noticed it? Like, really, society doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. It just feels, I would say, actually, it's getting worse. Not that it matters, if you're going to sink, go do you. But it feels like it's just kind of getting more and more just downward spiral. But, whatever, you can't say, if you try to save that, good luck with it. And then you have the so-called spiritual teachers that are out there. I'm just going to say it, screw it. That some of them come off as a religious figure, especially when you channel a religious being constantly, but just putting that out there. The truth hurts. It hurts. So like the secret space program, religion, New Earth religion. I'm probably missing one. I guess the solar flare. God, what's wrong with these people? So society's dead in that case. But he put this positive spin of superpower. So anyway, you're trying to create. So if you're trying to create like a movement, you have to have a convoluted story. Maybe Jesus is reincarnated, and then you add some superpower to it because people like superpowers, and you have to wait for it. Can't happen now. You have to wait. It's like solar flare. You have to wait for that. You have to wait for, I don't know, secret space. I'm not sure if they're waiting for that. Maybe they are. I wait for the end of the world. Waiting for Jesus. What else are waiting for? Waiting for some stuff out there, right? See if I got them all. Whatever. Waiting for the Easter Bunny to show up. So if you're out to create a religion, as long as you add the waiting part to it, that seems to be like a crucial point of it. So you come up with whatever you want, and you have to look halfway decent. You have to have some kind of supermodel look that's going on. It would help, maybe not always. It doesn't always have to look like that. You look like you're over the hill of disaster. Which there's groups like that out there too that are just fucking evil as shit. So whatever, no judgment there. Go do you, that's for sure. So anyway, Pleiadian energies. I mean, it's hard to you tap into these things. And it's like there's only so much an alien energy can do for a society that's going nowhere. It's like, damn. It's like, it's not going nowhere. Unless you put a positive spin on everything, and that's what people want to hear. It's like it's like they're in jail, but they're just finding some positive, Like it's like I'm in jail. I'm not really ready to evolve, so I'm just like to look at the bright side of things because I'm not really ready to go anywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much the vibe there. So yeah, it's tough. Evolving is not. It's like raising a kid. It's not easy. The right way. It's very much the same way. Raising a kid's not easy without trying to kick their ass every 5 minutes. um, yeah. So same thing with raising yourself. You can say it's hard. It just is. It's having some time. Something. I'm hard.com. Break sessions. It's shop here somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, when you find out that you're waiting for whoever they're not coming, I guess that can cause some trauma. So many people are waiting for stuff. Yeah. So I'm not sure. It's whatever. I mean, we'll all survive somehow. Maybe. There's other planets you can go to or other realities. So this is not the only game in town. This is just the one that's just kind of stuck, obviously. So yeah, after this world, it's just I would assume it's better. I can't imagine you can't get worse, obviously, but you don't have to go to that. I don't know. This is pretty much down there in the dumps. And they say this world is like more. It is advanced. It's college and all that, but I don't know. It's kind of repetitively in the wrong direction constantly. So one thing about right now, or yeah. If this feel like Atlantean times where society is in decay, not all, but a good amount, just, short attention spans, addicted to, every type of TikTok or whatever the hell it is, wants to be entertained all the time, wants to be happy all the time. It's like happiness is also like a diversion from yourself too. It's like, I just want to be entertained, happy, and just living wild. And delusions like at probably the highest it's ever been. So yeah, so what you're working with there. Try to save that. Good luck. Yeah, when the delusion is in society that much, yeah, you can blame the government all day long. Government is only still a small percent compared to everything else. So society still has to face itself. I don't know how it's going to do that. Not when you're running away from yourself all the time. Looking for entertainment, looking to be happy all the time, and just keep running away. So anyway, all right, going to I don't know, channeling Pleiadians. Is there any point to it? What's it going to do? Nothing. It's like might do a little bit, but in the long run, a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, maybe I'll clear the frequencies out a little bit. Yeah, the zombie society. Not everybody is a zombie, obviously, but it's kind of have to. I don't know. It's part of soul growth. I guess it is. I don't know. It's just religion's kind of a zombie state. Politics is a zombie state, and so on. So anyway. Yeah, when you're worried about everybody but yourself, that's not good. Because you have how many are ready to focus on themselves. They're not taught to do that. You're taught to be the whole elite. Worry about the elite. The elite are doing this, the elite are doing that. And it's all panic, Chicken Little crying. World War III. World War III at least would just go somewhere else. I don't think we're that lucky for that. You can't get out of it that easily. You gotta face yourself. It's too bad. I mean, you can't think the world's gonna come to an end. But it's like, oh, psych, nope, not gonna happen. You got to deal with yourself. Sorry. So it's like that. So yeah, Israel and all that. Yeah, just I don't know. Israel definitely has a lot of Anunnaki conflict there for sure. I don't think they're good. I mean, obviously some are just narcissistic energies. This is the alien frequencies. There's others that want nothing to do with it. I just, yeah, there's a lot of Andromedan energy there too. Probably a lot of everything, but either way, Andromeda and Anunnaki are trying to sort things out. Who knows? All right, so get to the Pleiadian energies and the zombie Earth. I'm not sure where that's. I'll just go to the Pleiadians and just connect to the zombie Earth and see how that goes. Temperature check. Geez. So yeah, I just had to upload music video. Just came up and just that one's kind of fun. So anyway, here we go. All right, blessings. Here we go. Greens, we have the Pleiadians, we have Talbon. Blessings. Oh, there's always a conflict we are dealing with. Not that you need to focus on that. Of just our alien groups, even those that are here to assist, or the idea is to there's a lot of hits from the lower astral to pull society down. We do what we can to give you some relief as much as possible. But the thing is, like, society gets attacked energetically, as you probably noticed in your own life, and you might see other places where you feel like they just got an energy attack. And just, there might be some relief there, but still, you still feel the hit, the trauma from it. There's still a frequency there. That's why so many go into like depression and things of that kind. Is because society is not exactly asking questions about itself. It's being pushed. Yeah, it's pulled into conspiracies, pulled in all these different directions of everywhere but yourself, basically. And there is a process for it, but there are timelines where you're allowed to know a little bit more about yourselves, but still, it's still personal responsibility. I mean, a lot of you go through what you go through as a human, just to go through the human process. What society? It's like to be part of the collective, you have to live with it and go through ups and downs, mistakes, everything. And then you look at your life. So what was I thinking? It's just a lot of it's just, and also just to figure more about yourself and so on, not be a victim and things of that kind. Life here is pretty open. You still have decisions you can still make on your own, even if you don't feel like you have some freedom. It's how you look at reality, you could say, or not to get too pulled into. I mean, there's propaganda and there's not propaganda. There's finding yourself and then not finding yourself. So you still have choices. The mind still has some choices there. And if you feel like, obviously, some of you like have a freedom to go somewhere else, but you are where you are for a reason. Doesn't mean you're trapped. It's just that you're there because the world is technically under attack all the time. Not that you need to focus on that. Just focus on your path. But some of you do feel like the world is under siege constantly. This has been going on for thousands of years. This is nothing new. It's just that you come to a point where you live what you've lived to strengthen yourself to handle as you go more into an awakening state. That those of you that are here to help and others you start seeing those that say they're here to help, but they're not really. There's a lot of that, and they have a huge following. And even that, some of you might see those that are here to help, but they're not here to help, and even just to get over, it's like I thought you're here to assist society or not. So you have to go through that psychological. It's like finding out about Bill Cosby being he's doing some of these spiritual groups. So those that say they're here to help aren't really doing any of those things. So you're seeing it, and it's hard to believe it. That's what we're getting at. It's hard to believe, and that's another test. But you just got to go through your process. Is it as bad as it? Yeah, it's not. No, there is a light there. It's just not easy to see, and you can get pulled into where society's going. Just because society is slipping into all these drama, all these timelines, manipulations. I mean, you have to. some do it because they're just not secure within themselves. They're still not trusting themselves. There's no belief in themselves. They're just constantly blaming everyone and not ready to take responsibility. It's self-love issues there. It's hard. And self-love, why that occurs, like why somebody just don't love them, why is it so bad? Because they've made so many previous bad mistakes in previous incarnations, wherever it might be. And there's just a lot of blame there. And it could be, on a galactic level, on a human level, on an angelic level. For example, if you're an angel here to assist society and it's not working out as you thought it would, and you blame yourself, doesn't mean become a fallen angel, but you feel kind of defeated. And if you're a human, if you have a human incarnation here, you might run into one bad relationship after the other, and you just feel once again defeated, like you can't do it. And of course, you might have family members that are constantly putting you down, and you just kind of lose respect for yourself. So that's on the human level. On a galactic level, some have a position of leadership, and they fail. Like maybe their fleet dies or some kind of and then they get lost here, and then they're stuck in this secret space ideas and all that. Some of them are, and they're just there's traumas there. That's not, or you're part of a group that this tragically died. It goes on and on, and then you have this religious figures that in your reality come in and take advantage of it. The hucksters, and they might come off as normal, as like a pastor. Now, some pastors are good. Some are trying to figure this. They're actually naturally here to help. But then there are others that are far from it. They're just here to, they see society down and they take advantage of it. But that's also a test on society. It's like you're ready to figure yourself. It's very difficult. It's not as easy as it sounds, as you can see. And traumas from all these different realities in this life also. So if you try a trauma from another lifetime, and you come in this one, you have a cycle. You run into the same trauma again, possibly, whatever it might be, and to get through it. And of course, if you're here to assist society, you're not here part of propaganda. Yes, you get attacked more, depending, but you can get hit even more, and that's why somebody just kind of give up. They just easily just sell out energetically. Some sell out because they feel like they're going to get something out of it energetically. It's like, and probably it's nothing. Yeah. It's just, it's like, you join these spiritual groups thinking that, hey, we're all on the same side, right? And you find out that's not the case. And some are like spiritual assassins. Like, you feel like this is your friend, but it's actually there to take you down. And this is part of the religious, the spiritual group, not a religious group, but some spiritual groups who act like religious groups. As for society being a zombie frequency, some level, some just don't. Some are just being human. They're just playing. It doesn't mean it's full of zombie, but some are in a zombie state because it kind of just. Yes, the ones in the zombie state, I would say, can evolve, but choose not. Like they're in kind of a middle. It's like they can actually open up more, and some of you probably pick up on it, but they don't do it. Like it's like, wow, you're right there. You can just see things more differently, but they're just, it's like they see it, but they don't ready to cross that line to just be free, you could say, and that is very frustrating. So imagine many of you have actually run into that. Those that are, you can feel they're spiritually smart, just. They don't have anything against anyone or anything. But they're not ready to like really just be free of a lot of this. Of course, it's not easy, as you can see, because of everything that's happening here. So, in the New Earth religions, well, see, the New Earth and all these others that are similar, a positive spin to the future when you see the world in complete chaos. Yes, it's another religion attempt. Yes, and of course you go against it, you get attacked. So religion is technically designed to attack others to some level, but it's also for those that just aren't. It's a safe zone for some. They join that group just because if they feel like they're going in the right path, but they actually aren't really. They're like on a bus that goes nowhere. So, but it's a nice bus, though. Yeah, blessings.